Headline news most affecting Chilliwack this week. The Portal shelter is closing, and as we speak, those residents are now on the move to a new temporary home. A couple of forest fires north of Chilliwack had crews scrambling. Hopefully, this is a sign for things to come. As COVID numbers, the exposure numbers are slowly dropping, the film industry is coming back to life, and the legal problems for Vancouver Canucks Jake Virtanen continue to mount. Our special guest this week, our City Councillor and Hospice Executive Director Sue Knott, and from chillTV's Chill and Chat, the winner of the Total Makeover Challenge, Robyn Jewell. All right, Chilliwack, let's get started. Recently, Chilliwack Mayor Ken Popoff said on chillTV's News of the Week, the fate of the Portal, and we're quoting him, could come next week, it could come next month. Well, it was sooner than anyone expected. As we speak, residents are leaving the shelter run by Ruth and Naomi's, and for the most part, heading for the old travel lodge on Yale by Highway 1. It will be operated and owned by BC Housing. Ruth and Naomi's will also move their addictions program to the new facility to open up spaces for the homeless that would have made the trip across town. The travel lodge is next door to a 20-bed facility and a treatment center specifically targeting youth between the ages of 13 and 18. The Travers Youth Treatment Facility opened last August. On Sunday morning, social media lit up literally after reports of a forest fire on the Chehalis Forest Service Road. It could be seen originally by people along Highway 7 between Lake Eric and Agassiz, and then across the Fraser here in Chilliwack. The fire was close to Quelp, the Healing Village, which is an Indigenous minimum security corrections facility. BC Wildfire Service was also working another fire, this on the east side of Harrison Lake near Silver River. The cause for both fires remain unknown. Both are considered contained, and the recent rains, though, have helped the situation.
Hey, how are you? Just checking out our weekly specials here at Hofstede's. But what I want to talk to you about right now is all of our grilling essentials we have here for you at Hofstede's coming up leading into the May long weekend. Come on into the store. I got some stuff in my cart right now. I got local asparagus, zucchini, mushrooms, peppers, all that good stuff. We have got shrimp skewers, chicken skewers, veggie skewers. We have got you covered for barbecuing this May long weekend. We'll see you soon. And remember, let's eat together here at Hofstede's.
With COVID case numbers now averaging about 500 a day or less, almost half from about a month and a half ago, and with vaccinations ramping up, the film industry seems to be getting back on the streets, all due to this, in part. Downtown Agassiz, right now the focal point for a Hallmark TV shoot. Traffic control on Pioneer Avenue will be an issue for the next couple of days. There's also filming in Abbotsford. Nestled along Chilliwack Central Road is a favorite haunt for cat lovers. The Chilliwack Animal Safe Haven specializes in rehoming felines. Now, they do not receive similar funding to the SPCA, but they are a registered charity, so they do give out tax receipts. The two shelters in the back of the property are a combination of tar, plywood, and sheet metal. They're in need of repair as the leaks are in the point of replacing or at least repairing the roof. So back in March, there was a GoFundMe project set up to raise $15,000 for repairs. And then another major leak. Well, that bumped up the cost to $38,000. The main building, by the way, is fine for the time being. Hundreds of cats make their way through that shelter every year. So again, there is a GoFundMe page to try and raise cash. The project team with Bridal Vale Mountain Resort hosted another virtual information session this past Tuesday, quote, so the public can learn more about tourism and the attraction to the proposed Chilliwack and Fraser Valley area. This according to the latest release. And with the last session that was held on May the 4th, the focus was on the resort design and features, as well as consultation with local First Nations, environmental stewardship, recreation activities, economic and tourism benefits. And they also discussed how the resort will be comparing to, say, the Cascade Skyline single gondola project that came up last year. Bridal Vale's Mountain Resort is in the proposal stage at this moment, led by Norman Gaukel and Robert Wilson. And then a surprise, Gaukel has left the group, citing medical reasons. From now until June the 20th, the Paddle the Slough Challenge is on, so canoeists and kayakers can be roaming through Nelson Slough, Camp Slough, Hope Slough, Bear Slough, and West Camp Slough. The fourth annual paddling event from the Watershed Watch Salmon Society and the Friends of the Camp Hope Slough normally host an annual canoe tour. So this year, they're going to be doing things a little bit differently to keep it pandemic friendly. So you grab your sibling, partner, roommate, anybody in your bubble to embark on a unique adventure. Now, the tour takes place over 6 weeks, so you have plenty of time to get your ideal paddle days in, and of course, keep an eye on the weather. Go to the Facebook page, Watershed Watch, for the details. Over the past few weeks on chillTV's Chill and Chat, Trish and Jenny have been telling you about the Total Makeover Challenge, and there is a winner. Recently, Robyn Jewell was co-anchor of News of the Week and a finalist for the challenge, and she won. And we'll have a chat with Robyn in just a moment. The COVID-friendly Hike for Hospice 2021 is coming up June the 5th. So you create a team, and from now until June 5th, there's the fundraiser in a safe and virtual way by asking for financial donations with friends, family, and bosses. And every single dollar counts. Now, Hospice would like to have you set a goal, if you can, of at least $150. The Chilliwack Hospice Executive Director is Sue Knott, and she joins chillTV to talk more about that hike. chillTV's News of the Week in conversation with someone that everybody knows, and Sue Knott, but we're not talking about Chilliwack City Council. We're talking about your other gig, and that is Executive Director of the Hospice. And Hike for Hospice is coming up. This is a very cool event coming up in June. Tell us more.
Well, it's a very family-friendly event, so we do encourage people to get out with their whole family, maybe dress up in costume, have a lot of fun with it, make a big adventure of it for your kids. Or if you're in a situation where you're working in an office and you're all about to kill each other and going crazy, being locked in all this time, or being locked up at home. I think a really good crew would be to get together with your coworkers and do like a team of coworkers. You guys can all come in costumes, have lots and lots of fun with it. We are going to be giving out prizes and just turn it into a team building thing. And any money that's raised does go to the Hospice Society. So of course I'm thrilled about that, but I also like to see people out and about. The sun is finally coming out. You've got anywhere between now and the end of June to actually do your walk. The big drive-through event will be on June the 5th, but sign up now, get started. You don't have to walk very far. You don't have to hike a mountain. You just have to do it with a whole bunch of people that you love.
You mentioned family-friendly, and this is something I wanted to get to is there was a time when you mentioned the term hospice and people kind of reared back thinking it was a scary thing, and it's not. It's an incredible society. A hospice is an incredible thing to be part of in the circle of life. And I think, am I wrong in that image has changed for the better?
Well, I hope it's changed. We've done a lot of work to try and make people realize that, yes, we do provide a lot of volunteers to Cascade Hospice, but we don't own or operate that facility. We really deal with all the supports that go into helping people who are either dying, and probably we are more involved with the recovery of people. So people who are suffering grief, people who are suffering grief from something happened 5 years ago, because all of a sudden they're finding themselves all on their own and having lots of time on their hands to think about things. And but no, we do lots of really wonderful work. We work with kids groups and do lots of fun things with them and help them to understand that it wasn't anything they did wrong that Grandpa died or whatever. We deal with a lot of that stuff too. And the work that we do is not only very inspiring and heartwarming, but it's tons of fun. We have lots of fun with our clients, and we get them laughing, and it's part of the healing process. We try and have as much fun with people as we can.
Almost an extended family.
Yes. Absolutely.
Getting back to Hike for Hospice, and with the pandemic, any type of fundraising is a real challenge. If we want more information, what's the website, or do we go to the Facebook page? What should we do?
You can go to our Facebook page. You can go to our website, which is chillwackhospice.org. As an organization, so chillwackhospice.org, and it'll take you right to all the information that you're going to need. We're doing it through a program called Canada Helps that works with a lot of charities, but there'll just be a link on there for you to click on. You can register yourself, you can register a team, and there's lots of information on there.
Sue Knott, as always, thanks a bunch for dropping by.
Well, thanks for having me, Donnie.
And you're watching chillTV's News of the Week. chillTV's News of the Week, and we are going to be talking about one of our other shows on chillTV, and that is Chill and Chat with Trish and Jenny. Over the last few weeks, you've heard about the Total Makeover Challenge, and Robyn Jewell was one of the finalists, and then Robyn was co-anchoring with me here on News of the Week. Guess what? You won! Congrats!
I did. Thank you, Don.
Is it still sinking in, or?
It is, actually. It's still surreal. Definitely.
So how long was this entire process from putting your name out there, putting yourself out there, to going through everything you had to do for the Makeover Challenge?
Well, from start to finish, the challenge itself was 16 weeks long, and then there was the registration preamble beforehand, a couple weeks. And yeah, 16 long, grueling weeks to where my family didn't want to deal with me. and yeah.
What were some of the things that you had to do? Was it walk down the runway in a glamorous gown, or?
I did do, it was a walk in the park, and we had 4 different outfits. I felt most at home in the outfits from Sports Check. I am a ball player, so it definitely made me feel right at home. And the dresses were amazing. The sponsors who sponsored the clothing, Sport Check, Suzanne's, Magnolia's Boutique, beautiful little boutique down by Five Corners in downtown, and all things being eco.
Hang on. So what were some of the things you won? A world trip, or?
Well, I'm going to feel like a world traveler. I did get a week-long stay up in a condo in Whistler.
Oh, nice.
So that's a trip for 4. I'm still looking to fill a few spots, and I'd love for my my online winner, Wendy Lane, to come out from Ontario and join me for that. But we'll see.
Was this a national? I thought this was just a regional contest. I guess it is a national contest.
They had 2 portions this year.
Okay.
They did have an online. Because of COVID, they were able to open it up to an online challenge as well. So we had challengers from Ontario and Kelowna, some from, I believe, Mission, Maple Ridge area. So.
Now, are you going to stay on as an advisor or a volunteer? What are you going to do here?
If Shape Your World Society will have me, I would be more than happy to be a volunteer for sure. I love the program. I believe in the program. So it's so much more than a weight loss and inch loss. I found me through this program, and I learned who I was, and I'm going to take that forward with me, a whole new world of confidence.
So it's more than just physical health, it's mental health as well.
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Robyn, again, a big congratulations, and you're always welcome on News of the Week, and if you want my job, you got it. No.
I don't want it, but I'll share it with you.
Works for me. Robyn Jewell, the winner of the Total Makeover Challenge, and you're watching chillTV's News of the Week. Jake Virtanen's legal woes just got worse. A woman who has accused the Vancouver Canucks forward of sexual assault is now suing him. The notice was filed this past week in BC Supreme Court in Kelowna. It says the woman and Virtanen met at a music festival at the Calgary Stampede in 2017. It's also noted that about 2 months later, that's when the alleged assault took place, but this time at a West Vancouver hotel. To no one's surprise, another sports cancellation. Like last year, COVID has forced the Western Lacrosse Association to scrap their season. Now, Chilliwack minor lacrosse Mustangs, they continue their small camps under COVID protocol. So you simply go to the Mustangs Facebook page for more information. chillTV weather for the May long weekend, mainly sunny and the highs of 22. If you'd like to participate in reporting news in Chilliwack and you have a story you think we should know about, send us a note to news@chilltv.ca. We'd love to hear from you. That's the news this week. Enjoy your long weekend. I'm Don Lehn.